Hello everybody, my name is Chelsea and I am the Tioga County Site Supervisor for TreeHab. Today I want to talk to everyone about job scams. I think this is an important topic, especially now more than ever. I think there's going to be a lot more people out trying to take advantage of people who are out of work and desperate at this time. So to get started, we will talk today about what job scams are, the dangers of job scams, the different types of job scams, some red flags to look for, how to avoid being scammed, and how to report scams. So job scam is, well, it's a scam someone does to get information from you, obtain free labor from you, or to harm someone using job advertisements. A lot of times scammers will post jobs anywhere that real businesses can post jobs, so it makes it a little bit difficult to pinpoint if it's a scam or not. Currently, there is a scam out there, a site that is posing as a PA Career Link site. I believe they're using pa-cl.com. This is incorrect. Do not use this website. PA Career Links never use .com addresses. It is a government website, so it will always be .gov. I have the correct address here on the screen. It is www.pacareerlink.pa.gov. Only use that one. Some dangers of job scams. For one, they might have you do work and then they don't pay you for it, or they don't give you what they offered you. Another thing, you can get your personal information stolen that people would use to steal your money and your identity. Or the purpose of the job scam could be for human trafficking or abduction. So the purpose would be to harm you. Different types of job scams are listed on the screen. I'm not going to go over them right now because I'll go over them individually in the next screens. Emails from recruiters. So you could potentially receive an email or other form of message from a recruiter stating that they have a great job opportunity that you qualify for. Make sure you double check that the grammar and language is professional and correct. If not, then that is a major sign of a job scam. If you don't know the employer, you've never given them your information or applied for a job through them, then it's most definitely probably a scam. Make sure you do not respond to any of these messages and do not give them any of your information. Some people can post fake jobs on social media. So I know Facebook and LinkedIn will have the ability to post jobs. So it could be through that, or it could be through somebody just having a business social media page or their personal page and just posting that they're looking for somebody. Either way, you want to make sure that the recruiter or the account is genuine before you apply. So look up the person, look up the business, make sure that it's legitimate. So research that company. If you can't find information on the company, it's probably a scam. Do not apply for that job. Even your little local businesses typically will have some form of internet visual. There'll be visual somewhere on the internet that you'll be able to find them. And if you use Twitter and you see an account of a well-known company that has fewer than 500 followers, be cautious. It's probably a fake account for that company. Sometimes people post fake jobs on legitimate job boards. So a job board is a place where people go to post jobs, such as Indeed, CareerBuilder, Monster. So those are legitimate job boards you can use, but anybody can post jobs on there. So even if the job board requires a fee to post that, it's not necessarily going to stop all scammers from posting, because the fee that it might cost them to post the job, they might be able to make more money off of you than they paid for that. I definitely suggest using PA Career Link. It's a much safer option. We have people at the Career Link that have to approve every job posting before it goes up. And so they're trained to look for certain things and red flags to make sure that it's legitimate. So you have a much safer ability to search for jobs on PA Career Link. Some people may create fake job boards and websites. So they may create something similar to Indeed, but it's their own. And at that point, the whole website is fake. So the jobs could be fake. The information on the website would be fake. To create an account, they're going to ask for information from you. So, which is one reason they might do this. They can gain a lot more from you. My advice is do not use any job boards that are not well known. Even if it's got logos, people can copy and paste logos onto websites to make it look legitimate very easily. They may even create fake web pages. So They could create a company website so it looks like the company is real. Make sure you look up the address, look up the information on the website, and then verify it. Make sure that the place that they say they're at is actually a legitimate address for the company. Look on Google Maps or go and research the place itself, like go to the place. If they want you to pay them money, that is a job scam. You should never have to pay an employer money or give them your credit card or bank account information. This is a scam to steal your money. Some examples may be if they require you to make an investment upfront, where they would ask you to pay this much money and then we'll train you, or we'll send you for job training, or pay us this much money and we'll send you these materials. You should never have to pay them money. You work for them. Make sure you're wary of any jobs that won't pay you up front. If they say we'll pay you after you make a sale, anything like that, the thing you want to watch out for there is them obtaining free labor from you. You do the work and then they never end up paying you. Or if they request any of your personal information that's not job related, such as credit card information, bank account information, anything like that, they should never have to request that information to send you money. You should get paid with a paycheck like any other normal job. If you're going to use direct deposit, then after you start a job and you go through orientation with your human resources, then they'll go over a direct deposit form with you. But you should never have to give that information prior to starting the company. Work from home job scams. So a lot of times these are those too good to be true job opportunities that want to pay you great money to work from home. They sound great, but that's the whole point. It's a lot of it is to target mothers who want to work from home, stay-at-home moms, anything like that. That's a population they really target with this one to try to get information from you. So you want to make sure that the company and positions are legitimate before applying for this job. And related to this, I guess I'd say similar to this, are signs and vague ads. So anything like on the screen, you'll notice that none of them have the company name. They just have phone numbers to call. These are a major sign of human trafficking. Do not call those phone numbers. Do not apply for any of those jobs. Some other red flags to look out for would be if they require you to relocate without a proper interview other than maybe a phone interview. If a job is requiring you to relocate, it should be a pretty established position. And if that's the case, then they'd want to talk to you and see you more than just one phone call. If you do have to relocate, I definitely suggest visiting the place ahead of time. Make sure the place is real. Another red flag is if the employer is starting up a brand new business and they're hiring before they have anything established. They should at least have a location established, a target opening date, and a plan going forward before they would need employees. If the job you're applying for is an undisclosed employer or a federal government job, do not apply for that. If the employer is not on there, that's a major red flag, because all employers, if they're legitimate, would want you to see who you're applying for. And the federal government jobs are only ever going to be posted on government websites, which would be that .gov instead of .com at the end of it. Another red flag is if the job requirements or job description in the posting are vague and you can't quite figure out what the job is, then that's probably a scam. Don't apply for that. If you're offered a job that you don't qualify for, or they don't request your qualifications, resume, or application, and they want to offer you the job, then that's probably a job scam as well. You also want to look out for if the only way to apply is to message somebody on social media or in an email. There should be other ways to apply other than that. Interviews shouldn't be through instant messenger. They should be maybe a phone interview, face-to-face interview, could be a Skype interview, but shouldn't be instant messenger. You should be able to talk to that person or see that person. If they send you unprofessional emails or personal messages, that is a major red flag, especially if they're borderline sexual harassment. If the meeting location is sketchy, don't go to the interview. If you insist on going, then I definitely suggest not going alone for those interviews. The interview should be at an established business or public location. I do know there are some companies, like small cleaning companies, that may not have an established site, But in those situations, they will meet people at very public places to do interviews, such as maybe meeting people at Dunkin' Donuts. It should never be at a remote, secluded location. And if you can't find any record of the business, then that is a major red flag. When you research the company, you should be able to find something. If you don't, then I wouldn't apply. So with this part, remember, social media pages, personal and business, can both be fake, whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, any of those. Websites can be fake. Emails with logos can be fake. It's very easy to copy and paste business logos. The company may seem to be a legitimate, well-known employer, but I would definitely visit the actual website to apply. So if you're on Indeed, anything like that, and you see a position for Lowe's, instead of applying on there, you should go to the Lowe's website and apply through Lowe's.com. If the job sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Make sure you follow your gut instincts. So this next part is to discuss how to avoid being scammed and how to report a scam. So here's some tips for avoiding being scammed. One, make sure you get all the job details before you interview or provide them with your information. So find out their contact information, business address, phone number, verify that they're all correct. Research the company before you apply. Make sure it's an established company and the contact information matches. And if possible, visit the company's website to apply for the job versus applying on any job boards or messaging people personally. Don't meet anybody in a private or sketchy location. Don't provide any personal information about yourself. When you're applying for a job, you should never have to provide your social security number, birth date, marital or family status, address. Well, you may have to provide an address when applying, but if you're concerned, don't give them your address. You should never have to also give any credit or bank account information in an application. If something seems a little sketchy, you still want to apply, you're just not 100% sure, and you need to send a resume, I would send the resume without your address just to be on the safe side. And also, if you have any questions or any concerns, you're not sure if something is a scam or not, and you want to verify with somebody, get some advice, I would definitely suggest contacting your career advisor or your local PA Career Link just to see if they have any information they can help you with. And finally, to report a scam. If you believe you have been scammed or you have definitely been scammed, you should definitely report that to the FTC to get that shut down before they victimize anybody else. So the link is right here, and I will copy that and I'll paste that in the comment section of this video. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to comment and I will answer the best that I can. Thank you all and have a great day.